Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. On my way to work, and I figure I'd do a little mini video on something that I've been hearing a lot lately, the last, week, and it's horrific. And FYI, the details are not something you want to hear. Most of us don't like to hear these things about kids, so if that's something that will bother you and you feel upset about, please don't watch because they're not good details at all. 3 kids in Miami, 12, 13, and 15, grabbed a 12-year-old girl in Miami and decided to put her in the little chair in the garden and violate her. Great is what we're gonna say, right? Great. So 3 teenagers grabbed a girl, a 12-year-old, walking home from school in a Miami garden in Florida, and raped her. Yeah. And the only reason why they stopped is because the little girl started screaming. The father heard it. The other horrific thing is that while she was screaming, the teenagers that were holding her down grabbed rocks and put it in her mouth to shut her up. I mean, is this what we're teaching our kids now? Like, this is crazy. I mean, I'm just completely baffled when I heard this news. And FYI, the only reason why we know this right now, here now in March of 2026, because this happened in June of 2025, okay? The only reason why we're hearing it now is because they're being charged as an adult. Before they weren't. They were in juvenile court. So now, because they're being charged as an adult, we're hearing about it. And from what I read, and I could be wrong, one of the kids, which is a 15-year-old, I don't think he's being charged. I didn't see anything about him being charged. I did see the 12 and 13-year-old being charged, and in court, they're being charged as an adult for this rape, and not for nothing. Did you guys see the video of the dad justifying his son, saying that he is only 12 and that he was just on vacation and he would have never done that?
This is a 12-year-old boy we're talking about. We're going to leave him in jail and put a life charge on a young man, a young black man that was visiting Miami and was with the wrong 2 kids.
Marvin Jones's son, Josiah, is charged with battery and false imprisonment, charges related to the rape of a 12-year-old girl. A police report says the victim says his son, Josiah, held her down and put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming for help.
Are you fucking nuts? Are you nuts? And people in the comment upset because they're being charged an adult. You do an adult crime, you should do adult time. Okay? For an adult to do this, they have to plan this, okay? So you're gonna tell me that these teenagers didn't plan this assault? They had to have planned it. They planned this. What did they do? They sat down and they talked to each other and said, hey, I'm gonna grab that 12-year-old girl. You two grab her and hold her down while I grape her. Okay, well, don't let her scream. Do whatever you have to do to hold her down. And what happened? The other 2 kids just said, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that's okay. That sounds like a great idea. Let's go ahead and do that because my parents taught me that was okay. Are you kidding me? Are you guys nuts? Upset because they're being charged as an adult? You know, you guys should be ashamed. Y'all parents should be ashamed. That's why y'all motherfuckers shouldn't be parents. A lot of y'all should not be parents. And I'm cussing because it pisses me off so bad. A lot of y'all just teaching your kids how to be murderers and rapers, horrible people. You know, and this is why there's a lot of freaking teenagers and kids doing crimes now. What was the crime of the, what was it, like 2 months ago? A freaking, 11 or 12-year-old grounded. They took away his game. So he went into the lockbox and took out his gun and killed his stepdad. Well, it wasn't his stepdad, it was his foster dad. Yeah. Yeah, because y'all not teaching y'all damn kids. So it's your job in the home to teach your damn kids not to do shit like that, right? Because they're going to always be outside influence. Outside influence is actually stronger than the inside. But if you have strong parents, they're on top of you every day. They teach you what's right and wrong. They're paying attention to what the fuck you're doing. They're paying attention to who the hell you're hanging out with. They're paying attention to your activities. They're paying attention to the way you act and behave. Most of us, well, most of the time, you should know when your kids are into shit. Correct? Once they're 18, regardless of how you teach them, the kids will turn out to be however the hell they want to be, because sometimes they're just good kids until they turn 18 and they just do whatever they want. Their mind, it's a freaking powerful thing, right? But 12 and 13 years old, you're the problem. Yeah, you're the problem. You are. So get your ass together, because of your fucking fault as a horrible parent teaching your damn kids nothing. Our kids are suffering, being raped, murdered. Well, yeah, I want your kids to be charged as an adult. Yeah, they should. And I'm not talking about 10 to 15 years. Yeah, because with 10 to 15 years, they're 12 or 13 years old, they'll be out, before they're 30. Yeah. Yeah, and if they get out by the time they're 30, how much you want to bet they'll live their life of crime? Because that's what they do. When kids do these type of crimes, they already have a dirty mind. Like, their mind are on another level. And that parent talking about, oh, he was visiting, he would never do some shit like that. Look, you're a loser. You should be charged too. These parents should be charged as well. Yeah, y'all all should be charged. Yeah, that little girl has to suffer for the rest of her life of what she fucking encountered on her way home, because your damn kid is a pedophile. Yeah. Y'all worry about the kids that are going to be charged an adult, but how about the child that was raped? The horrific act that she had to endure, and the fact that she probably had to go to freaking therapy for the rest of her life. Probably won't even trust another human being or man at that, because of what shit that happened, because y'all damn kids are crazy. Yeah. And let me tell you, to that parent, I'm talking about his son is a good kid, he would have never done anything, that he was just on vacation. Let me tell you something, your kid was a bad kid, was a bad person, and he would have done that shit in his hometown. You know why he didn't do it in his hometown? Because he didn't find other miserable fucking lunatics like him, right? That's why he didn't do that in his hometown. He went on vacation and found 2 people just like him. That's why he was able to do it over there in Miami. He went on vacation and he found 2 pedophiles just like him. Yeah, criminals just like him. Yeah, so your kid had that shit in him. Who goes on vacation and just does that? Just says, yeah, I'm in it. I'm with those actions. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, pay attention to your fucking kids, because other people's kids are in danger because your ass is a horrible parent. And I hope that a lot of parents can start getting charged for the shit that their kids are doing. You're 18 years old, okay, but if you're under 18 years old and you're doing some criminal shit, your parents should be charged, just the same as your kid are, because it's y'all damn fault for lack of parenting. Get that shit together.